hold just fine with 7 probe kills and 5 gateways. A Citadel of Doom going down for Mooney, and 5 gateways going, pumping for him, and only 3 for Senin. Yeah, that's his name. Senin. Sorry about that. And yeah, Senin having this Reaver here again, just chilling, being the backbone of his army. If this Reaver goes down, it's pretty much game. Or if Senin has no Reavers, it's pretty much game. Because he just has a tiny army compared to Mooney. I'm only content to hold this high ground right here, but I think you should, I don't know, Senin probably won't go around here. I don't know why people have an aversion to going up here, but they just don't. And people don't go around that way either, so. Yeah, and Mooney just checking to see if this third expansion was running. Just needs to know he has an advantage. And an engagement coming in, a flanky, and Senin's just gonna get owned, steamrolled. No, this Reaver is actually being a hero. No, it has 0 kills. So, it's a fail Reaver. Yeah, 1 kill. There's the 1 kill. And somehow Senin still holds. Wow, he's good. Or Mooney just can't destroy him. And so now Mooney has to fall back to higher ground, which he wants to do. So he's gonna hold this easy peasy. Easy peasy. And now coming off 6 gateways. And Senin's still at 4. And just now getting a Citadel of a Dune. So I don't know how. And what's his face? Mooney getting leg speed. So that is why we are not going to see the Templar Archives faster than what Senin has. I hope. And Senin just deciding to be pushing, right? Pushy. How did he get a bigger army? Like, seriously, what is this? Okay. This is not looking good for Mooney right now. I hate to say it, but it doesn't look too good. Doesn't look too bad either, because he has all these, but not looking too good either. Senin looks like he's perfectly able to hold. Here's another Reaver, because that's what he needs. And 2 pot shot goons, just failing. Those goons. And Mooney gets a couple of free goon kills, and decides to start pumping Zealots with 4 idle probes. And 1 probe just built something. It is pylon. So that is my hero pylon. And Mooney actually somehow coming out at a disadvantage right now. I think it's those Reavers. I have to favor the tech build. And yes, Senin just sending this observer to see what's going on. I want to see what's going on, he says to the observer. And spaghetti-o. Mooney, excuse me. Mooney having a probe scout. Oh, no. Probe builder that seems to have a tendency to expand, so he's going to take a 3rd base and add another gateway. Oh, come on, you know you want to. Templar Archives going down for Mooney, and Templar Archives finishing for Senin while he warps in 2 more gateways. So now 2 players are pretty much even, except Mooney has no Reavers. Sucks to be new Mooney today. Both players just kind of chilling, doing nothing, waiting for the other to do something. I think Senin could just go around and boom, and it would be an elimination game. Mooney, not so much, because Senin's just so close to home. These warriors are too scared to go any farther. Ha! Observer fail. Fail blog. Alright. And Mooney throwing down a forge now to get upgrades and possibly cannons. I'm assuming it's cannons. And Mooney is now throwing down 2 more gateways, so that's what's going on in his base. And Mooney looks like he wants to flank here. Can't wait to see what happens with this. Just send all his zealots in this way, then all his goons in this way. I don't know if that would work though. High Templar for Senin right now. Forge almost done. Here it comes. Here it comes. Goons versus goons and Reaver. And Zealots versus Zealots. I think the Zealots have a better chance of winning. Boom. Yeah, the Zealots are going to win. And the goons are not going to win. Sad face for goons. Happy face for zealots. And these two zealots gonna get away with their lives with 1 kill each. That's something to complain about. Okay, Mooney. Chickening out, running away. Probably a good idea. Because he has lost the army advantage yet again. I don't know how this keeps happening, but Senate has a bigger army. Or it looks like it. I have no perception at all. But there's a High Templar and an Archon, so he definitely has an advantage. An Archon getting owned. High Templar. Yeah, it's gonna give Senate a huge advantage. And this Archon being my hero, going around with the flank force. But little do they know that Mooney has decided to pull back to his base. So there will be no more flanking for him. Or no more being flanked for him. He is not having any of it. And 2 High Templars and a Dark Templar out for Mooney. And 2 High Templars and an Archon out for Senate. So, what comes out on top? An Archon or a DT? Does Senate have any observers? No, he does not. So the DT is going to come out on top. This Senate does not have any observers. Which it doesn't look like he's going to have, but good storm. That's a really good storm, and that's another good storm, and that's another good storm. Holy crap, these guys are good stormers. But I just think Senate has more storm. So he's going to come out on top, and he has a massive steamroll ball of steamrolling forces. So he's just going to steamroll the forces of Mooney. Mooney sounds like Noonie. I like Noonie. It's 106 food count versus 82 food count, and most of that food count for Mooney is actually probes. And there we go. That one storm took Mooney down to 60 food count, as I said it was most of the thingies. And, these Templar are just gonna get owned because they are too old and frail to attack with their hands. They have to use their minds. Poor Templar. Sucks to be a Templar today. Good storm, actually. Best storm he can manage, but there goes another probe set, and the Nexus goes down, and I cannot see Mooney holding against this. It's a massive ball of steamrolling ball. So storm! No storm. Fail storm. Fail blog. That's a good storm. Good storm dodge, though. And those Archons just doing a ballet. They're like, la 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 la. There's an Archon. And this is pretty much GG. So, yeah, Mooney has a massive ball of steamrolling, so he's going to be able to steamroll Mooney. Senate has the massive ball of steamrolling. I don't think I've said Senate much. I think I messed up. ZZ yo from Mooney, so ZZ on to game 2.